Hi, I'm AJ.
And I'm Ian.
We're the Windmill Guys, and today we're going to show you guys some SloMo putting stuff.
So AJ, why does a putter have loft?
Because we need to create some launch.
But I thought it's on a flat ground.
Nah, see, we got to roll on top of the grass, not through the grass.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, when you hit a putt, we have to create some launch, right? So you're actually hitting up on a putter, just like you would like a driver, let's say, right? We need the ball to go up in the air, roll on top of the blades of grass versus drive down through it.
So AJ, how are we going to test this?
So to get this, we need the ball to roll relatively quickly. We don't want the ball to skid and we don't want the ball to bounce, right? If the ball rolls into the ground or if the ball's hit into the ground, then it's going to bounce and then you get this wobbly putt and it's not good. If a ball is hit too far up into the air though, then just the same thing, right? We're going to be missing our launch window. So we want a little bit of a skid into a nice roll that's going to roll towards target. And we can affect all that by loft, which is what you are going to show us today.
Sounds good.
All right.
Let's get into it.
Bingo.
So today we got a setup. I brought a light and a slow motion camera so we can see what the roll's doing.
We got to see what the roll's doing because you, I would say, are a pretty good putter. Ready?
We try.
Right. So when you're hitting a putt, right, we want the ball to roll as quickly as possible, right? But we want the ball to roll, like I said, technically on top of the grass versus try to carve your way through the grass.
Or just miss the grass completely.
Or just completely miss all the grass, right? That's the thing, I've seen that. So one of the things we try to do in fittings is we pay attention to what our launch is, right? Now this is kind of what we're boiling everything down to and trying to achieve, and we can do that because we have the super SloMo camera to show you what good launch and good roll looks like, all right? So for starters, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna hit a good putt, then we're gonna hit a putt, we're gonna adjust your putter a little bit, hit a putt with too much loft, right? And that's gonna kind of show us a thing. And then we're gonna show you what a putter with too little loft looks like. And the end result is quite different in terms of the roll we're gonna get.
Okay.
All right?
Let's hit one.
Let's hit a good putt. So we see right here, Ian's about to make impact. What we're gonna see is very, very little skid, and the ball is going to start rolling very quickly. And it holds its line. The faster a ball is rolling, the more it's going to hold its line, right? More or less external things are going to get involved to kind of mess you up. So you can see right there, beautiful roll, very little skid, right at the cup.
You heard it skid.
Yeah, it's actually off the ground. It's so perfect. Money.
So it didn't start rolling, it just...
It literally
and then it
was
skid.
in the air. Too much loft. So we can see here on the next putt that Ian's going to hit, this putter has too much loft on him now, right? So we're gonna see it impact. The ball is actually up off of the ground, and then it starts bouncing and skipping and hopping kind of down to the hole.
It almost had like backspin.
Almost, right? Because you're not rolling, right? That was literally bouncing towards the cup versus rolling towards the cup. And when you're bouncing, right, then that ball can go offline much easier if it's just rolling and holding its line, right?
Yeah, like right there is skidding, and then it's starting to roll.
Exactly, right? So the roll is happening, 3-4 feet past where it should be versus kind of right inside your impact position in an impact zone, which is where we want. So on this one, we're gonna be testing a putter that doesn't have enough loft on it.
Almost like negative loft.
Yeah, because I've done fittings for people where they've come in and their putter has been at 0 or -1, which is not enough. So we can see here, this one, you can see the ball, because it doesn't have enough loft, is driven into the ground, and then you get that same kind of bouncing, skipping effect down the green. So again, we're not rolling on top of the grass where we should be, we are bouncing our way down to the hole, and when you're doing that, there's more potential for it to kind of go offline.
So it appears to me that if you don't have the right loft, consistency is going to go awry.
Well, there's no such thing as consistency if it's not rolling right, right?
Yeah.
So what we know is that when you have the proper loft on a putter, we create the proper launch, and we can actually see the difference between what a good roll looks like and a bad roll looks like, and there's more bad rolls and more ways to get to a bad roll out there than not. So it's very important to make sure in a fitting that you have the proper length or proper loft addressed during that fitting process for a putter.
And that's why I come here.
There we go. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of WGC Fits. If you guys have any questions, let us know. We'll see you next time.